Good evening. Storm Amy brought some damaging winds across more northern parts of the UK over the last 24 hours, and the winds are only slowly easing down as we go through the course of this evening. The storm is moving into parts of Norway, but it will still allow some weather fronts to push into more northern parts of the UK through Monday and Tuesday, and the isobars remain fairly tightly packed across the northwest of the UK, so it will be rather windy at times. Meanwhile, for England and Wales, a lot of dry weather on the way early next week. Now, it's the winds we do need to stay fairly attentive to as we go through Saturday evening into Sunday morning. An amber warning for strong winds remains in place across northern Scotland until 9 p.m. and a yellow warning remains in place until midday on Sunday. So still the potential for some damaging gusts of wind and some further interruptions to power here. But back to Saturday evening, and the winds will slowly ease down across other parts of the UK. The showers will also tend to ease as we go through the evening as well inland, but there'll still be a fair number of showers across the west, moving into parts of Wales and the southwest, and some longer spells of rain across the north of Scotland still as we go into the early hours of Sunday morning, so still pretty wet and windy here. Under the best of the clear skies, where we could see temperatures dipping down into single figures in some rural areas, but generally a fairly mild night because of that breeze keeping temperatures up. Now for Sunday, it's going to be a much brighter note for many of us to begin the day with some sunny spells for a large part of the UK. It'll still be pretty windy though across the north and the east of Scotland, still gusts of 50, maybe 60 miles per hour for a time. Otherwise, the cloud will come and go. There will be a few light showers across England and Wales and Northern Ireland too, but there'll be some more persistent rain moving into the west of Scotland through the afternoon and perhaps into Cumbria as well. So here a bit of a soggy end to the day perhaps. But the wind's certainly quite a bit lighter for all of us by the time we get to the afternoon, and that does mean that it will feel a tad warmer than it did on Saturday. Highs of 15, maybe even up to 17 Celsius in the south, and generally not feeling as cold in the north either. Sunday will end then with some sunshine, particularly in the south of England and Wales, but generally a much cloudier and breezier picture further north, particularly for western Scotland, where it will turn increasingly wet and windy through Sunday evening into the early hours of Monday. So here, with the breeze persisting from a southwesterly direction, it will be a mild night, temperatures holding up into the double figures comfortably, if not even 12 or 13 Celsius in some spots. And even in the south, underneath the clear skies, well, most rural areas staying in high single figures at least. So Monday starts with plenty of sunshine across more southern parts of the UK, and here it will be a fine day to come, particularly across Wales, the Midlands, southern and eastern parts of England. Eastern Scotland will fare quite well as well for sunshine on Monday, with some Föhn effect helping lift those temperatures into the high teens for some places. A fine afternoon as well for Northern Ireland. But for western Scotland, a much wetter picture, some heavy rain developing through the afternoon and the wind starting to pick up as well, so coastal gales developing by the end of the day. But wherever you are, you'll really notice how much milder it will feel on Monday. The thermometer reading 17 to 20 degrees Celsius, so slightly above average values for the time of year, particularly in the south, so feeling quite pleasant in that sunshine. So that sets the scene for the week ahead really, with quite a lot of dry weather on the way for more southern parts of the UK, an increasing chance of some mist and fog patches overnight, with the wettest and windiest weather always towards the north and the west of Scotland. That's everything from me though, and I'll see you again very soon.